Okay, first play of the game. The atrocious, ridiculously bad Colts pass defense just lets Brandin Cooks up the sideline as a scrambling defensive back took a shot at glory. This is actually a well-executed screen, a rarity, and some of the rarities involving competence on offense for the Texans often involve that guy, Jordan Akins. Good job, Jordan Akins. Proud of you. Good protection here for Davis Mills. And again, as I believe Jay Feely pointed out on this, Brandin Cooks, to start off this game, to start off this play, was in the backfield. Good trickery by him. And honestly, even if they didn't realize it was Brandin Cooks, that's just zone defense. Somebody should have had him. I think the speed with which he got back there alarmed some people. The nice toe tapper, and you're just increasing your trade value. He hates it in Houston. He's always got a sour look on his face. Brandin Cooks, beacon.
Took over as the Colts kick returner week 12. He leads the league in average return yards. Football is loose.
Texans special teams was downright respectable this year. Something you might not realize, because who the hell's been watching the Texans, but they were actually good. This play was great, except for the fact that they tried to have Chris Moore block a full-grown man defensive end. Chris Moore is a skinny, by wide receiver standards, wide receiver. And this little bit of a highlight of what you get to see every week with the Texans' run defense is just a whole bunch of guys stuck on blocks. Okay, we're going to watch. Roy Lopez is slanting. Malik Collins had been slanting. He ends up with a puller, clearing him out. Every linebacker is stuck on a block except for Jake Hansen, who I don't know why is all the way over here running in that direction, but now coming back, but a little bit late to the party. Jalen Petrie came up, flew around, missed the tackle, and then various Texans defenders get carried another 5 yards. Not a good display. Okay, a little bit of miscommunication there at the beginning. I can't fault anybody for that. Good job, Greenard, at least laying a shoulder into Ellinger. Okay, what we have here is an example of every damn human biting on the run. Watch how bad this is. So you've got Jake Hansen and Des King manned up on these guys with their eyes in the backfield. He jams him, and I don't know. I guess, well, okay, they came up and they thought they had. What happened to the safety on this? All right, where's Petrie? There's Petrie. Petrie red run all the way. Or it was a blitz. Somebody blew something. Does he or does he not have a little bit of a young Peyton vibe to him on his face? Look at his face. I like the interceptions too. Young Peyton. Young Peyton threw a lot of picks. 3rd and 7. You got Davis. In the face of a blitz, Davis Mills finds Brandin Cooks. Let me tell you something. Versus a respectable defense, this would have been potentially another pick because his old bugaboo, which was staring down Brandin Cooks. Let's watch Davis Mills' eyes here. It looked like he might have tried to look off the safety. I'll give him credit there. It's just quarterbacking brilliance right there is what that was. Ellinger in the face of a 5-man rush, and Christian Harris doing good stuff there. Christian Harris, when he does good, he does really good. Lovie Smith wondering what life's all about anyway. And, oh, we had a good thing going there, didn't they? Then Freeman just got a helmet on the ball. If you're a guy that was hoping for the Texans to lose, then you were super excited about Blackmon making that pick. Good for you. Congratulations. Blitz by the Texans at Ellinger's ankles and point-blank range. Look at that. Watch. Christian Harris did his thing. He might have lost track. And Jonathan Greenard down here. Gets stuck in his pass rush. The game claimed clean, so he starts kind of spying Ehlinger. Gets his mitts up in J.J. Watt style. Catches it. Not quite point-blank range, but really, really close to be able to catch that football. Got to show the Texans fans in cowboy hats. They love doing that. Okay, 4th and 3. They put it on Ehlinger's arm. And he delivers. Courtesy of a blown assignment by Christian Harris, I'm guessing. That's all right, man. Christian, I am forgiving all rookie mistakes right now. You have clemency. He's going to get a natural rub by this receiver right here, and he fights underneath it. You know, ideally he'd be able to anticipate that a little bit better, but there you go. We'd also like to. So you have Des King up here squeezing down. Okay, yeah, everybody's manned up there. Jalen Petre's got some kind of record for tackles by a safety. Good for him. He deserves it, but he's been getting screwed. He would gladly trade some of these tackles for not having to be the Hoover that tries to clean up after everybody else's mistakes. This run defense is just atrocious. See, there they are at Ehlinger's ankles again, affecting that throw. Christian Kirksey doing what you would actually hope that linebackers would do in this defense, is take advantage of opportunities for picks over the middle. See, watch, here he is. There's Christian Kirksey. Dropping, getting the proper depth. Thwacks him. That looked like a really dumb throw, but if I recall, there was definite contact after he threw it. But it was into a lot of traffic, wasn't it? Okay, backwards pass. Because the Texans they can't do anything on a screen other than Jordan Akins' first screen without making it just god-awful, miserable to watch. Okay, you don't need to rewatch that. Okay, this ends up being a nice play here to Catoriano. Let's watch and see how this develops. Here's Catoriano right here. The play takes a long time to develop. And you see Davis Mills, he's going to be looking off to the left with a little bit of play action there at the beginning. You've got this defensive back blitzing, Catoriano blocking, Davis Mills scanning the left side of the field, but Catoriano comes completely clean and open. And I don't know, is that something that a veteran quarterback anticipates and feels and gets the ball to Catoriano immediately? Maybe. I mean, Davis Mills got there eventually. Screen. I don't have to tell you guys how this story ends. It's a screen with the Texans. It's not Jordan Akins on the first drive of the game. Here it is versus blitz. Oh, batted ball. Score 17-7. My God, Texans. Bad run defense. Sometimes it feels like a victory when a guy doesn't cut to the outside. 3rd and 3. Ooh, good job by Blake Cashman. Good job on 3rd and 3. They had a good pass rush. They didn't keep disciplined lanes, but they made up for it. This is not disciplined football. I'm going to tell you right here, this is something that defensive ends have to be more cognizant of these days. You're going to see Jerry Hughes kind of get sucked down inside on the run action without seeing this jet sweep back this way, and he gets sucked inside, and then there you go. Oh boy, Tremont Smith, God bless him, keeps his eyes inside for a while. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. And he realizes, oh hey buddy, look at that, we share the same number. Uno. Oh, drama on the sideline. He got up. Good job, Campbell. Back in there, kill. So Des King down here squeezing. He's got to try to read the blocking there. That's tough for a corner. He's got his eyes over on the other side and gets caught up in the wash. He's not gonna beat that big old rookie that's starting at left tackle for him. 1st and 15. Colts down 10. Pressure in his face. Oh boy, yeah. And Campbell just runs around enough to.
With Houston breathing down his neck. That bunch formation, tight bunch formation again. 3rd and goal.
Time.
Deflected twice and incomplete.
But it was okay because they played coverage. Look at that. 3-man rush. You're going to play coverage. Boom, 2, 3. I was going to say boom, 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 but then I realized I'd promised to count up to 3. So 3-man rush, 4-man rush. It's a 3-man rush because one guy's down on the ground, that left tackle doing his work. So, he got a hand on that ball. Okay, good job. Was that Petrie? Petrie.
Zone deflected twice and incomplete.
Good job, Jalen Petrie. He's the hope of this team. No pressure. I mean, no pressure on you, Jalen Petrie. There's pretty good pressure by the Colts right there. Call no catch to Chris Moore. Is that the one that they reviewed? Apparently not.
Peterson was just the perfect
2nd and 8.
Exactly the kind of coach that they
17-7. Oh,
Zack Moss. Moss still on his feet.
why? Okay. This is a blitz, by the way, mind you. Blitz, running into the blitz. We got 14 defenders. Des King coming down from the outside. Wall of people. Des King was kind of getting trucked, but that's all right. He's a corner flying in there. We got, oh boy, man.
Zack Moss.
Boy. So there are a few times today where guys just got skull drug across the field. Can't be doing that. That's got to change next year. No more skull dragging of Texans players by inferior football teams. Look at that. Okay, here we go. 17-14. It's go time, baby. Look at that. Now you're hitting guys in stride. Davis Mills, Toriano, Akins, tight end Depot Central City. Ville. 3rd and 8. What I tell you about Jordan Akins? Really good adjusting to the ball there. Jordan Akins is in like his 3rd tenure here with the Texans. We just can't quit each other. Oh, we got a replay here. I may have been checking in on the Bills game at this point. This is good. Credit where credit's due, Davis Mills. Good job there.
60 seconds left in the quarter.
Oh. I said credit where credit is due, Davis Mills. Okay. I would say immediately, I don't like the looks of this fella here. Especially when these guys shift right at the snap. Lurking. Robbing. Yeah, that's, I think that's something that Davis Mills either needs to see more of and will eventually get and understand, or, okay, listen, scarf guy. I'm not having it today, okay?
Watch right here.
A little El DeBarge action right there.
Watch right here. You think he's a safety too deep. He's just going to kind of sneak up. Davis doesn't see him, and he comes up, jumps the route. What a big play for that defense. Excellent.
Yeah, it's a touchdown, okay?
A nice call
we
by
see it.
Bradley.
I'm going to mark Davis Mills down for the tackle, too. Good time.
Mills.
Dumb throw. My God. You're up by 3, man. What are you doing? Remember I was preaching patience with him like 37 seconds ago? Too much time. You can't let an Ellinger. That's a nice throw by Ellinger. You know what? He throws on the run all right. I kept thinking that he was going to do a little bit of that college kid jump pass stuff, but he just kind of twerks his hips just right at the last moment. Not on that play. That play was nice and simple. This play was about Greenard, who's typically pretty smart and disciplined, just taking off like a bat out of hell. And you know what? Credit Ellinger for the fake there. And not to mention running back too. Oh boy, that's a crappy feeling as a defensive end. Feel like you let your brothers down. Oh, Allie-Cox. There's a lot of toe tapping today for two inferior football teams. I thought the level of toe tapping and not to mention quality of either locks and or extensions, incredible.
Good throw there by Sam, puts it up.
Boy, this was a showcase of tight ends. The Texans today. Texans and Colts, excuse me. 4th and 6, field goal. Woo! The score is 29. Excuse me, the score is 31-24. Texans need a touchdown with 1:26 left to knock themselves out of the #1 overall draft pick. And what do? They deliver to Brandin Cooks on the sideline. Brandin Cooks, who desperately wants out of here, is, you know what he's doing? He's increasing the motivation for the Texans to trade him to get more draft picks, since they don't have #1 overall. For those of you who wanted the Texans to lose, it was looking pretty good right about here. It was 3rd and 10. Texans down by a touchdown. They let a linebacker in just for the hell of it. AJ Can, just a little bit of a brain fart here. Scanning. Well, AJ Can or the running back. It's a quality dance right there. Okay, so it's 4th and 20. Surely the Texans won't possibly do anything with this prayer of a heave. Oh, they actually will. It'll be Jordan Akins, who watch the Colts. See the Colts. That guy has the appropriate response. This walking tribute to Bruce Arians right here is laughing. This dude with honestly a pretty cool jersey, embroidered numbers, is laughing. And yet over here, you have her just in shock, devastated, because her beloved Colts. Her boyfriend. They just looked a little incredulous that it's been that kind of a year. Come on. I demand an investigation. The players, I can't believe I have to keep saying this. The players don't try to lose games. These are two bad football teams. This is what they do on their own accord. Jordan Akins, 2-point conversion. I'm happy for Jordan Akins. I don't care what any of you think. I played in the game once. I played against the San Francisco 49ers in 2005 at the end of the season. We had them in overtime. Everybody wanted the Texans to tank because, damn it, we needed to draft either Reggie Bush or Vince Young. This is a really bad 2-minute drill by the Colts, too. At one point, they had a tight end chewing time up off the clock, trying to drive out an extra 3 or 4 seconds. Jake Hansen. I don't know. What am I? Washington takes command with a pick 6. Ooh, I'm going to click on that.